Wow, look at all of these factions that are going to battle it out today on this AI-only campaign. But every 20 turns, starting turn 0, we are going to spin the wheel of doom and eliminate a random faction. Who is going to die first? And Poland. Poland is getting deleted off the map. And there we go, rest in peace Poland, the first faction to fall. Short victory objective. Now, who is this going to help? Basically a lot of the new ones. The Kiev and Rus, Lithuania, the Teutonic Order. I'd say the HRE too, they usually struggle against Poland. Perhaps Hungary, depending where they want to go. But anyway, let's begin. Yep, you can see them here, already swooping in. I love that unit model. Beautiful. Mod link in the description down below. Alright, Lithuania, walking straight into Hauch there. Good start for them. Usually they struggle on this mod. Oh, and by the way, no Mongols and no Timurids. England taking York. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top in Britain. Yeah, who's going to get it there? And Norway taking Stockholm too. Novgorod, I think they took Helsinki, or do they start with it? Cannot remember. Ah, well done Sicily, being the first to make it to Durazzo. That's a rare one. And oh, what's happening in Hamburg? Norway got there first. Norway having a good campaign. I'm liking this. Yeah, sneaking in there, taking Hamburg. That's impressive for the AI. I do like that. Denmark, they don't know where to go anymore. They're completely surrounded. Teutonic Order taking Stettin. Portugal doing something? Whoa. Taking Zaragoza and Jerusalem taking Jeddah. Ooh, France doing something too, taking Metz. Yeah, for what could quite possibly be the last AI-only campaign I do. Like, some of the really quiet factions right now are really putting on a show for us for once, which is good to see. And well done to the Kiev and Rus as well, but we have to remember, all of this could be completely pointless because in 6 turns, we're going to delete a random faction. And that could send the campaign in any wild direction. And the first war does come through, Denmark versus Norway. Denmark's army is down here. If they can get Hamburg, good for them, but Norway, they might be able to sneak in right now and just kill them. Alright, they're moving. Are they going home or to take Hamburg? Spain and Portugal ally, but Novgorod going for the Teutonic Order. Oh, they're blocking Denmark, they're blocking their route home. Oh, poor Denmark. And they're getting an alliance with the Teutonic Order. Yeah, good smart move. Ooh, Novgorod itself under siege, but looking back at Denmark, they're lost. Norway's moving up to their final settlement. I think they've realised they cannot win this war. I think what they're planning to do is take Antwerp just to be able to survive. Can they do it in time? No, they're pulling back, and their last settlement, their only settlement, is under siege. They could be dead next turn. Venice and Sicily going for each other too, taking Durazzo already. And Norway did it. They actually went and did it. Denmark is dead. Wow, and Teutonic Order taking Novgorod. We've also got a crusade called as well for Vilnius. Oh yeah, because Lithuania, they're pagan. So they're going to struggle a bit now. France taking Rennes. We're seeing quite a good France here compared to usual. But it's turn 20. It is time to kill off a faction. Well, Denmark is already dead, so I might as well remove them from the list. There we go. And let's spin the wheel. Who's going to die next? Who's gone? Norway, Lithuania, the Kiev and Rus. Oh, One of the new ones. Oh well. Oh, rest in peace, Kiev. Now, I would say this helps Novgorod, but Novgorod are dying as it is. I don't think it's going to matter. Lithuania has a crusade against them. So, yeah, they're a bit preoccupied right now. This helps nobody. That's it. It helps nobody at all. Like, everyone who could gain from this is preoccupied. Oh well, let's continue. Oop, England and France. Here we go. Finally. Oop, Ireland and Wales. Finally combating the British Isles. Ooh. They could kill the Welsh here. Depends whose turn is first. If Ireland play it first, they could take it. If Wales play first, they could go back and be okay. What's going to happen? Let's find out. Wales played first, I think. Yeah, or maybe did they withdraw? That's possible too. But yeah, still an interesting war to keep an eye on. Oh, what happened in Libya? Ah, Venice coming down here, taking Tripoli. Getting another border here with Sicily, who they are still at war with. But also going to war with the HRE and... oh yeah, Portugal going on the crusade. Yeah, that makes sense. Portugal so far, I think, the only one to join the crusade. And they're pushing on Bordeaux too. Come on, Portugal. But yeah, Venice versus the HRE. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it is Novgorod, gaining out of the death of the Kiev and Rus. Yeah, although seriously weakened, you know, they are sort of taking advantage of it. Big battle about to be fought here, and we're getting some action in the Middle East. Antioch going for the Turks, but I'd rather see this. If Ireland can make a good push here, they could kill Wales. And they do nothing at all, of course. Alright, how about this turn? Come on, AI. Nope, never mind. Oh, I didn't notice that at first. There's two armies here. I didn't notice that. Interesting. Scotland, yeah, going for Inverness. Antioch struggling down here. Yeah, it's not going so well for them. Bringing in reinforcements where they can, and they were able to take Adana. Well done, Antioch. Meanwhile, Venice took Innsbruck. And meanwhile, yeah, they're still stuck here. Oh, the Crusaders have arrived, and yep, it's the Portuguese. Having a very interesting and unique run this time. And well done to the Portuguese for completing the crusade. I don't think this land will help them too much, but well done anyway. Okay. Who has declared war on the Teutonic Order here? Is it Norway or is it Ireland? A little bit of a bug there. Alright, no, I think it's Norway. Yeah, it's Norway. A bit of a loading bug. It happens. And the Turks became a vassal of Antioch? Am I reading that the right way round? Hold on a minute. I gotta double check this here. Yes, they did. A faction with 7 settlements became a vassal of a faction with 3. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Nothing that big. Wow, they just straight up surrendered. Oof. This is so dumb. The worst fort placement ever. And it's stuck under siege by a rebel army. Oh, the big one, Venice going for Constantinople. Venice crusading. But anyway, we're getting to the point now. Yeah, next turn, where we have to kill off another faction. Hungary getting involved too. Well, no one died this time round. Yeah, everyone survived. Sicily getting back into the war. Going for Venice again, or more like Venice going for Sicily. Ooh, Hungary. Big push on Thessalonica. But anyway, this could all be absolutely pointless because it is time to delete a random faction. Who's it going to be? Who is going to die? Come on. Come on. France, no. Spain? Please be Spain, not Portugal. Alright, Spain. I don't want Portugal to go. They're playing it very interestingly. Alright, Spain is gone. Alright then, who does this help? Portugal and the Moors, but Portugal. No, Lisbon under siege. Oh, that could be a bit bad if they lose that. Although it could be interesting to see Portugal become a Baltic power. Oh, a jihad has been called. Portugal survived. Hang on a minute. Alright, that's a bit weird. It uses the wrong symbol again, like, that's the Aztec war doll. Okay, interestingly. Anyway, jihad for Jerusalem. And yeah, as I thought, the Turks broke free from Antioch. Oh, the Welsh pushing onto Dublin. Go on, Wales. They're dead. Never mind. And there we go, Scotland versus England. Ooh, big push there onto York. Oh, and somehow England took Angers. I did not see that at all. Well done, England, well done. But they lost York. And a successful jihad there. Not there. Here. Yeah, it seems the Egyptians joined too at one point. Ooh, Ireland, plopping off a massive army here. They could take it with that. Yeah, there's potential there. And Antioch takes Caesarea. The Turks are getting torn to pieces by Antioch. Alright, they tried to attack it. Oh, what happened? Oh, Ireland is dead. They had all of their generals in the army. They lost the battle. And so the entire faction regicided. Oh, I did not see that one coming. Oh, poor Ireland. Ooh. Just regicided themselves. Alright, that's good for Scotland. Easy take for them. You know, Wales, they don't have to worry about much anymore. Well, for now, anyway. Iconium now falling. And yeah, as I said, Scotland going straight for Dublin. No one taking the Spanish territory yet, though. Yeah, it spawned quite a big rebel army. No, Portugal, no. They lost Lisbon. Oh, that's not good. Alright, Norway had a very interesting start, but they've done nothing since, which has been a bit unfortunate. Byzantium takes Smiley and Antioch, of course took Edessa, now taking Mosul. They're becoming quite powerful. Antioch, yeah, they're having a very good run here. I like it. Ooh, Venice under siege by the HRE. They're held out though. And in 2 more end turns, we kill another faction at random. My favourite part of all. Just spinning that wheel and seeing who is going to die. Norway. Taking Stettin from the Teutonic Order. Finally moving again. Egypt took Cyprus. Interesting. I like how the death of Spain has created like a buffer zone here. I like that. But you know what time it is. Ooh, got to remove the Irish. There we go, and let's spin the wheel. Who are we going to kill? HRE Hungary? No, not Hungary, they're the big one. Oh, fine. Hungary. Alright, that is a big loss off the map there. That helps. The HRE could gain a lot from that, looking at the map. Yeah, they could become very powerful. Lithuania, this could actually help them make the comeback. Byzantium, they could take Sofia, which could be, yeah, really help bolster their defences. Venice could get in there. Yeah, it's going to depend on who can react the quickest. But in total, like, all surrounding powers could gain some serious territory out of this loss. Antioch taking Baghdad now. I'm really liking their empire and how it's forming. Yeah, really stretching like across, being the northern wall of Christendom in the Middle East. Although it would be good if they actually did something about, you know, Jerusalem being in the Turkish hands. Alright, Venice take Zagreb. Venice also taking Cornif too. Well done, Venice. And well done, Egypt too. Taking Crete down here. Norway taking Antwerp. Yeah, I'm liking the empire that they're starting to form up here in the north. And Scotland finally took Dublin. By the way, I've decided, turn 100, I'm gonna kill off 2 factions. Oh, Milan pushing for the HRE. Bern could be good for them. Yeah, a good strong castle in the mountains. They're going to gain a lot out of that, I think. That's a good castle to take. Oh, but it was the Moors who took Toledo, bordering Portugal yet again. And Lithuania, yep, they're taking advantage of the loss of Hungary, and they might be able to come back. They're becoming more the Kievan Rus though at this point. Ooh, Wales joining England in the war against Scotland. Ah, they had York under siege, but they lost. Ah well. And Milan just keep on going, taking Stalford now, another really good castle. And credit to Antioch, taking Trebizond, moving now for Tbilisi, but also credit to Lithuania as well, for actually kind of making the comeback here, after losing their capital. But we have a crusade, 2 turns before the elimination, and it's for Jerusalem. We're going to have a new power in the Middle East, good. Alright then, turn 80. Time to kill another. The Moors took Valencia, but that's about it for now. Alright then. Oh, England pushing for Rene, but it's time to spice it up a bit more yet again. Time to kill another faction. Who is it going to be? Let's find out. Oh, come on, be a good one, Sicily. His Holiness the Pope. Oh, rip the Pope. And there we go. Now the Pope cannot really die. He loses his settlements, but yeah, he still gets his armies. The Pope is still alive. That's a big Sicilian army. But yeah, he'll just walk in and take it again. So, you know what, I think I'll remove that for future, I think. But yeah, now, going back into it again. 20 turns, yeah, that's unfortunate. He joined the Crusade though. Now that could be interesting, having the Pope himself down in Jerusalem. The Turks pushing for Accra. As I was saying, 20 turns and I kill 2 factions, which could be a fun one. Find it interesting though that the Pope exterminated Rome. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Oh, yep, the Pope is actually crusading, and he is going by sea as well. He could actually make it there first. Oh, that could be interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh, poor Portugal. They did not deserve this. Oh, they're blocking the crusading army. They're stuck. Alright, where is the Pope? There's a lot of Egyptian ships around. Oh, he's gone back home. Yeah, he changed his mind. Oh well. Jerusalem here with a crusading army, but it's not much of one. They lost Accra too. The failure of Jerusalem could really end up working out for Antioch if they can take this territory here. That could really work out for them. Oh, but it looks like Venice is going to be the first one here. Yep, Venice putting it under siege as expected, and they took it. Crusade complete. Well done, Venice, well done. Ooh, big war. Antioch versus Byzantium. And all Hungarian territory has been eaten up. And I was sort of right, everyone but Byzantium actually gained out of that. What's happening here? It's so confusing that they use Ireland. Okay. The Teutonic Order became a vassal of Norway. Alright, the superpowers right now. Norway, with the Teutonic Order as a vassal. I'd say the Moors. Venice, yep, got to go them. Good territory in Europe, but also, yeah, got other territories dotted around. And you know what, I'll say Antioch at this point is a superpower. There we go, that is the 4. And Antioch pushing on Nicaea. Well done, Thessalonica under siege. But it's turn 100 now. I don't think anything happened in that final turn. We've got our 4 superpowers, and it is time to spin that wheel and kill 2 factions. Is a superpower going to get caught up in that? That could really make it interesting, if it does. Well, ooh, Norway's arriving in the British Isles. Let's see. Alright then, here we go. Time to kill 2. Who's it going to be? We'll pick one first. Ooh, Scotland, Wales? No, not Wales. I liked Wales, but they were a bit of a pointless faction in that. And now it's time for the second. Who else is going to have to die? Mars, England? Oh, no, that's Egypt. I just cannot read. I was going to say Wales and England. That could be an interesting one. That's basically the British Isles to Scotland, but no, it was Egypt. Alright then, Wales and Egypt. Alright, so this here helps either England or Scotland, whoever gets there first. And Egypt, Venice could gain out of this actually. They've got them surrounded. But if not, maybe Jerusalem might get in there. Maybe the Turks, maybe Antioch. But no, I think this is going to Venice. And they're going to be a very big power if they get all of Egypt. Well, time to continue. Here we go. Oh, but Jerusalem sneak in there and take Gaza, cutting Venice off from invading from this side. I think Egypt could be open for quite some time, and England going for Wales. Alright, that's going to help them. Balances the powers a bit in Britain. Good. Oh, gunpowder time. But Scotland pushing on Nottingham, and they're pushing armies to Wales too. Oh, if the English gave up Nottingham to push on to Wales, and if they lose on both fronts, the British Isles is going to go to Scotland. How's this going to look? Alright, they held out at the castle. They're holding out here for now. Big turn, big turn. What's going to happen? Nothing. Oh, Norway going for York though. Oh, that just adds another layer to it right there. Alright, now this is random. AI dice roll right here. Anything could happen. This could go in any direction at all. All eyes right now on Britain. Ooh, however, I've got to... I did not see that Norway taking Paris and Rheims. Norway getting really powerful. And Antioch pushing for Constantinople. I'm too focused on Britain right now. Yeah, I think that's where it really is. Still, nothing happening. That starves out next turn. That starves out in 3 turns. They're just gonna starve it out, aren't they? They're pushing for Nottingham again. Okay. They got Wales and they held out at Nottingham. Norway still besieging York. You know what, I think England got a very good deal out of that, depending on what happens with these 2 armies here. But yeah, I think that worked very well in their favour. Norway just getting even more powerful. They're a really big threat right now in the north. The Moors not doing too much. They took Sardinia, but that's about it. And yeah, as I said, nothing happening in Egypt. Very quiet right now. Oh, the Pope took Naples. Poor Sicily. And Norway took York. And Scotland, they're lost. They don't know what to do with these armies. They don't know if they should play it aggressively or defensively. And they are still stuck right here in Wales. They don't know what to do. Oh, poor Scotland. Anyway, turn 120 now. And Scotland still stuck. Yep, they are. Norway took Metz. Ooh. Alright then, time to kill another faction. Who's it going to be? Alright then, let's find out. Don't be a great power. Don't be a great power. Antioch, no, not Antioch, no! No! Oh, I liked Antioch in this campaign. It's just how it goes at times. Just how it goes. Oh, I hate to do this, I really do. I am sorry, Antioch. Oh. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I liked that faction so much. They were so powerful. Who gains from this? Byzantium? Maybe the Turks are going to have an epic comeback now and reconquer everything. Oh, that could be unfortunate. Oh, that's a massive power vacuum. Well, at least it's going to send it in a completely unpredicted wild direction. Yeah, Byzantium already taking back their former territory. The Turks in Antioch, no. And they spot their moment too, trying to get Jerusalem out of Damascus. They know this is their moment to come back, and they're going all in on it. Huh, weird. Milan had Florence and the HRE had Bologna. But yeah, they've swapped around. HRE pushing for Venice. Likely nothing will happen. Ooh, never mind. The Holy Roman Empire was able to take Venice. Well done, HRE. And what happened here? Norway going to war with Milan. Took Dijon, pushing on Staufen. Milan trying to push back, but they don't have the numbers. Oh, if Norway can get, the triangle of castles here, that'll be a very powerful base on the front line for them. Yeah, with units like that, then all of northern Italy would easily fall to them. Staufen's gone, Milan down to their final castle, Bern. And meanwhile the Turks, taking back Anatolia. But so is Byzantium too. Rip Antioch. That does actually really hurt. Okay, now, we've got to remember, it is short victory objectives. So each faction has to kill like 1 or 2 other factions, and then take, I think, usually 15 settlements. Norway, they're up to 13. If they've killed the faction, Denmark, that they needed to, they could, win in like before the next random elimination. That is entirely possible. No other faction is that close, but Norway, they could get a surprise win any minute now. Maybe Bern, this could be it. We just don't know. And the Teutonic Order going to war with Portugal. Oh, they're gonna kill them, aren't they? And meanwhile down here, the Moors took Zaragoza. Portugal, I think they're done. Milan holding out at Bern though. Well played by them. And just look at it, the Turks taking so much back. Well done to the Teutonic Order. Portugal down to their final settlement, and the Moors looking really good. Why are the Scots here? Weird. But Norway took Bern. That's it. That's a lot of castles. And a lot of valuable cities too. If they really start pumping out soldiers right, getting them on the front line, wherever they aim at next, France, Northern Italy, the HRE, they're going to take it. Big religious party going on here, like. The Plague Say, Black Death. That could slow some factions down. Where is Norway interested in? That war with Milan still. Maybe they are interested in Northern Italy then. Yeah, I think that would be where I would go. Right, there we go, the Black Death passed and no faction got wiped out by it. They're pushing onto Edinburgh. Yeah, Norway. Not pushing into Italy yet. Near enough, all of Antioch's territories have fallen. I don't think Byzantium or the Turks would class as great powers though yet. Venice taking Alexandria. And well done Norway taking Edinburgh. Right, and here we are, final turn. And we're now at turn 140. Time to kill off another. I'd say there's 3 great powers now. You know what, I'll say there's... Alright, first of all, Norway and the Moors. Yes, for definite. I want to say Venice, but they've lost Venice itself. Should I instead value the HRE more? I think we still need a bit of time. Right, either the HRE or Venice are a superpower. It's one of them and not the other, but I think we need more time to see how it unfolds. Alright then, who is going to die? Let's spin that wheel and see. Don't be Norway. Teutonic England? Oh, rest in peace, England. Again, that throws Britannia back into chaos. Alright, so I am taking a little look here. Norway needs 25 settlements and to kill Denmark. And for Moors, similar again, kill Spain, they've done that. Yeah, it's more, they're going for the settlements, not for the eliminations now. Rest in peace, England. Now, who does this help? I was thinking Scotland, but now that I actually see it, this could really benefit Norway. Yeah, because they've got them cut off here. It depends on this army. If Norway can... Hold on, how many settlements do they have? Okay, they're at 15. So if they can take these 3 and then these 2, that's another 5, that's 20. Then they would be only 5 settlements away from the win. But I doubt they'll get them all. Maybe France might be able to have a bit of a comeback. Maybe Scotland might get Wales. But I think Norway, surely Norway has to get more. Yeah, they cleared out Scotland. Yeah, taking Cannes already, that's a good castle. But France got Angers. I think that's an okay deal for them. They get Cannes, France get Angers. I think that's fair. And in Britain, surely they should take it all. Oh, Portugal? Making the comeback? Yeah, I'd like to see that. Teutonic Order taking Krakow from, I think, Lithuania? No, from the HRE. Ooh, not good for them. Norway going to war with France now. Maybe they weren't too happy with that deal, or maybe it is France going on the aggression. Who are they allied to? The HRE, Portugal, that's a bit pointless now, and Novgorod. The HRE is a big help, but the other two, they could do without them. Alright then, can France be the one to destroy? Never mind. Their army got obliterated. Alright, pushing on to Cannes now. Can Norway save it again? Surely they should. Oh, moving on to Dijon as well. Poor guy just dying. Norway struggling a bit. Have they overextended? Holding on so far. Oh, new crusade. Where is that for? Jerusalem. Turkish Jerusalem. Oh, and the big French army here, joining the crusade instead. Ah, oh, stupid France. Venice being the one to take all of Egypt. That's good for them. Still, the loss of their capital though. You know, I can't rank them as a great power if Venice don't hold Venice. Oh, poo, I missed the elimination there. Okay, so, overall, not much really happened with the death of England. No one really tried to take advantage of this territory. Yeah, a weird one. Right, but it's time to eliminate another faction. Here we go. I've been recording for so long that I'm kind of worried it could land on Norway. I really don't want that to happen because, yeah, I'm hungry. and I know from experience, if Norway dies, this could go on for another like 2 or 3 hours on my end. France, oh, yep, I'll take France. Free territory for Hungary. Yes, I would kill the French any day. And for more than one reason. Alright, so who does that really help? Definitely Norway. Yeah, if they can get a few territories out of this. Maybe the Moors. Maybe Portugal, if they can get in there. Milan, possibly. Unlikely though. We'll just have to see. However, I want to add and point out something. Norway is doing very well right now, but they're not doing well because the random eliminations have favoured them. That is not the case at all. Norway has fought its way to get to this point here. Now it is working in their favour, but for most of the campaign it has not. The Moors got lucky, Spain died. Venice got lucky, Egypt died. But Norway and Antioch, although sadly now dead, they did not get lucky. They actually fought it through the real way, and you've got to give credit to them for that. But yeah, let's see how the death of France is going to impact the campaign. Alright, there we go, they're already pushing on Rene. The Moors landing here weirdly, but not doing anything with their army. There we go, they took Rene, good. I think they need to get down south. Yeah, Bordeaux and Toulouse could be two very good settlements. Yeah, and I think at this point, this late in the campaign, I don't think the AI is struggling financially. I think they've got money, and I really don't know how the AI use this money, like, does it really work for them? How many cheats do they get? I don't know. But when it comes to recruiting units, you know, they need castles. They don't get much of an advantage there. So yeah, taking the castles would be a massive boost for Norway. Oh, the crusade was completed. I did not notice that. Oh, it was done just this turn, okay. Well done to the Teutonic Order. Looking kind of interesting now. Wow, I like it. The Moors pushing for Bordeaux. Come on, Norway, don't let your enemies take it all before you can get there. Get a little bit more out of it. They are pushing on Nottingham there, which is good to see. Oh, never mind, they lost somehow. And the Moors took Bordeaux. And, oh! Okay. Where did that come from? Why now? They didn't take a settlement, did they? I've got no idea why they won. Oh, they took... it didn't register quickly. They took Toulouse. Oh, defeat imminent Norway. Now you tell me. That was weird. Alright, so it gave me the victory before it updated the map. Right, that makes sense. Alright, so they're besieging Marseille and they took Toulouse. Well done, Norway. And I think it was well deserved too. Very well deserved. Teutonic Order taking Accra. Wait, the HRE becoming a vassal of Norway? Hold on a minute, does Norway have 25 settlements? No, they don't. I count 18. That's why I'm confused. I only count 18 settlements, which means... yeah, 18. Something that I've fought for a very long time. Vassals actually count towards your settlement count. Alright, that 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah. That having a vassal in the game actually counts to your settlement count, not on the stat screen, but on the victory condition page, which means they made the HRE a vassal, and, like, cheesed a win out of that. All of these years of doing AI-only campaigns, I thought about it. I thought it could be a thing, but I never actually got to see it or test it, but now, finally, after all this time we see it. That is indeed the case, they do. Wow, that's interesting. I like that. Yeah, so there is actually a value then in having vassals. If you're going for the victory objective, you know, it's some free settlements to add on to that. Not much of a value, I'd prefer more, but it is something. Well, there we go, well done Norway, well deserved. They actually put up a very good fight. I also want to give credit to Antioch in this, they did very well without the help of luck, and the Teutonic Order, doing well too without the help of any luck as well. The Moors did get lucky with the death of Spain, but I still think they played it well. Yeah, they played it well. Although losing more to Portugal in the end. Weird. Alright, the top 5 in here now. We've got overall, military, production, territory, finance, we can never see finances, and population. Norway dominant in each and every one of those categories. The Moors in second, the Teutonic Order in third. There we go, I do hope you enjoyed this little AI-only campaign. I certainly did, and I liked the little weird surprise victory at the end with Norway, but let's just say hypothetically that never happened. Who would have died next? Just for fun, just to see. Portugal, the Moors, yeah. So even if that did not happen, I think it would have been pretty clear that You know, Norway eventually, unless they got really unlucky with the wheel, I think they would have won. Well done, Norway. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next video, tomorrow's video, which will be my last video for, yeah, a little bit of time. I'll explain more on that tomorrow. But I hope you've enjoyed these AI-only campaigns. There is a good chance this was my last one. I'll go more into it tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a fun little ride. I've enjoyed it. And hated it too, because they do take a while, but overall I've enjoyed it, and I know the community has enjoyed them too. I've been MELKOR, but for now, until the next one, tomorrow's video, Mel gone.